Opened in 1960 by Bruton Smith and NASCAR driving legend Curtis Turner with the running of the longest stock car race in history, the World 600. The Charlotte Motor Speedway closed before it ultimately became the home track of so many NASCAR teams. Just a year after the first race, the 1.5-mile oval was in bankruptcy, done in by a huge infield rock formation that ballooned construction costs far beyond what its two founders had forecast. Almost 60 years later, nearly everything is different. More than 89,000 seats ring the racetrack, which was the first super speedway to install lights for night racing, the first racetrack to incorporate a condominium apartment complex overlooking the racing surface, the first to build an office complex, the first racetrack to sell naming rights, and the first to open a year-round club where members can spectate during races and socialize with fellow club members at other times. Tonight's Charlotte Motor Speedway hosts the drivers of the Spark Mini Stock Series here on Overdrive Automotive Media YouTube channel. I'm Cam Gillens, and tonight I'll take you along for the whole ride. We start off with the closing moments of practice. We'll get along with the 52 of Johnny Rapp, doing some practice drafting with the 58 of Justin Wilson. It's crazy. It's going to go from what we all know from regular mile-and-a-half tracks in NASCAR to what seems like almost a 2.5 mile of Daytona at Talladega with these mini stalkers. Because you're taking cars that's maybe 200 horsepower and putting them around where it makes them act like NASCAR at Daytona or Talladega. So you'll see some drafting, you'll see some bumping. As you can see right here, between these two are kind of already battling out. So both the 58 and the 52 are regulars in pretty much all of our series here in the Spark Racing League. As you see, the 52 of Johnny Rapp take the infield chicane. It's pretty crazy. So again, since it's that type of racing, you're going to see during qualifying pretty much what you see is super speedway qualifying. You'll see the first lap or two take it up towards a wall for to get the momentum, and then get the straight off back down the lower groove to the shortest way around the track. As we end practice. Alright, we're best about ready to start our 2-lap qualifying. We're going to even start, just kind of leave it there with the 52. See what the 52 of Johnny Rapp could do on his qualifying efforts. See, he's bigger there off the rev limiter, so what's going to be different between these and your regular, say like your Xfinity car and truck series, is instead of the normal 4-speed, these cars are actually got 5. Earlier today when I was doing that some actual racing myself, testing to see what these cars would do. It was kind of interesting to get used to that extra gear. I completely forgot about the fifth gear, so I bounced off the rev limiter for probably a good couple hundred feet until I realized I had an extra gear. Luckily, that was in practice instead of qualifying, but. This comes out of the first lap of Johnny's. Got 36.75. Alright, as we're coming to our second lap. There's a little bit slower at 36.93. We're on board with the 36 Jacob Nickerson as he's do his second qualifying lap. Goes provisional pole at 36.71. Okay, we're on board with 13 of Jake Maki as he starts his qualifying effort. Alright, is he coming down to start the first lap? At 37.04. We'll see what the second one comes down to. This is going to be our last qualifier before we get to the race. Alright, that's 36.66. Jake. This is kind of the warm up. About down to everything. Alright. As we get everything official. So on pole you got the 36 of Jacob Nickerson at a 36.74. Second position is the 13 of Jake Maki. The third position is the 52 of Johnny Rapp. The fourth position is the 58 of Justin Wilson. The fifth position is the 27 of Ryan Phillips. The sixth position is the 99 of Tom Lickert. The seventh position is the 31 of Jacob Phillips. The eighth position is the 4 of Nathan Gentry. The ninth position is the 69 of Larry Pauling. The 10th position is the 60 of Steve Vest. The 11th position is Peter Stewart, the 14. The 12th position is the 44 of Patrick O'Toole. And to round out our field is in the 13 positions, the 42 of Paul Thomas. So we're about ready to get these drivers up on track. It's going to be fun to see who we're going to see get tandem up to go on to finish this race. We're probably going to see some chaos and everything that goes along with it, being what type of racing this is going to be. As looks like we're about ready to take off on our single formation lap. Alright. Looks like we're down the backstretch. About ready to get these drivers off and going. Being what type of a race, we're going to be another one. Classic rubber band races. We're going to see drivers coming and going. Some, like I said, we'll see what happens with damage and everything. As coming to the green. As the 36 Jacob Nickerson gets the jump on the 13 of Jake Mockey, 52 of Johnny Rapp follows his suit with him. We start to get some momentum drawing up. As Nickerson gets up, Johnny's riding on his back end. '58, Justin Wilson's right on Jake Mockey's back, trying to get that top lane to get some momentum going on. As 52 of Johnny Rapp kind of drops back. It's 13 and Jake Mockey gets to the bottom of the track. Nickerson's trying to get some momentum going. Ooh, as the guy swaps out into Wilson, because comes down trying to sweep across his front. And again, he's trying to block both lanes. Oh, I see people tap the wall back there. Oh, again, Wilson just comes down. Just barely across Nickerson's nose. So that top end's not getting a whole lot of momentum. Just Maki up there. So the 99 of Liquor just kind of laying back a little bit. So Nickerson tries to get up there to get some momentum. Just gets on the outside of Wilson. We're about nose to tell. Oh, and Nickerson gets loose and he gets caught coming down. Looks like that it was the 13 of Jake Maki that got into him. Alright, we're gonna go on board. We're on board to see what happens with him. We're actually on board with him. Looks like he got tapped in and got loose. And it's kind of created havoc for everyone. We do got a set of tires in the pits, so it'll be interested to see what happens. Let's go see if we can figure out how much damage that Nickerson's got. Left front's not too bad. Rear's not too bad. Restart. Alright, here we go. Start to see everyone come down pits. Looks like the 52 of Johnny Rapp stays out. So all these are taking tires or they're coming to get damage control. It looks like a couple of them at least taking tires. Looks like both Wilson and Nickerson both took tires. I love that Toy Story 58s that they've got going on there. Alright, so it looks, re-rack them. It looks like it's going to be starting in first. Coming off the restart is the 52 of Johnny Rapp, the 58 of Justin Wilson, 36 of Jacob Nickerson, the number 4 of 42 Paul Thomas, and top 5 is the 44 of Patrick O'Toole. Okay, should be one to go and get these everyone just racked up once more. As the lights come out of the pace car. Looks like the 13 of Jake Mockey. He's left in the pits trying to get some damage control on it. So most of these guys started up here. So that 42 is kind of one that kind of came from the back. Paul Thomas, I think he was actually, looks like he's our biggest mover of the night so far in the 42. Came back all the way from last place starting. Oh, looks like they turned the lights back on. I think he's waiting for a couple drivers to come out pit road after repairing some damage. So the 52 and of Johnny Rapp and 36 of Jacob Nickerson's kind of been working pretty good as they're already playing some mind games up front. Touching between him and Justin Wilson to the pace car. Looks like there's the 44 Patrick O'Toole just got there, back there, along with 13 of Jake Mockey. And we're about to restart these guys. Inside the 52 of Johnny Rapp gets to jump. Wilson kind of falls back a little bit to gain in line. I don't know if that was on purpose. But get everyone strung out a little bit. 36 of Jacob Nickerson comes out in third. As we got Hornet's Nest out back. We'll go back up front to watch these leaders. So these top 6 guys are single file. I think they're using some draft trying to get back up to create another pack. As Nickerson gets the tailwind from Wilson to bring him back. Looks like he's going to bring Peter Stewart along with him. As Nickerson's think about going back to the inside of Wilson. There we go a little through it. As the top 4 is right nose to tail again. Looks like Nickerson gets back in the second. Thinking about taking it 3 wide right there. As he goes inside. Thought about taking it. It's, 27 Ryan Phillips coming on the back. Is he thinking about taking it 3 wide? Again, Wilson's trying to get to block both lanes. He's just rapid still on the outside. So he's trying to get Peter Stewart to come along with him. Oh, they touch. Nickerson and Wilson touch. Oh, and Ryan Phillips took the momentum and take him in the inside. And kind of swapped him out, and that'll bring us under caution. Okay, let's go back and take a look at that. Well, board again with Jacob Nickerson. I gotta go back a little bit. Let's see what happens. As he's got on, it looks like on the back of Justin Wilson, he comes out. Oh, Wilson kind of came off the bottom. Oh, and he kind of came up on Jacob, and then pretty sure it was Ryan Phillips going on board with him to the cockpit of that. Come back about to where he did with Jacob to see what's created this. So yeah, this looks like he just kind of swaps up. They kind of give it contact, put him in. And he just kind of kept straight and momentum, and so let's go on board with Peter Stewart. Oh, back it up. That's the wrong one. We'll go back Peter Stewart. About the same way. All right, here we go. So it looks like Stewart's just on the outside. It looks like Nixon comes up a little bit, forces up there. He's trying to get, and it looks like Phillips trying to take some room for the entry. Came up, I don't know if he knew he was there, just came up on it and created all that. So it looks like coming out of that, it looks like it'd be Johnny Rapp assumes the lead, followed by Justin Wilson, Ryan Phillips, Jacob Phillips, and Jake Markey. Looks like another trip down pit road. It looks like we had the 99 of Tom Lickert and 69 of Larry Pauling that stayed out. Looks like the 27 of Ryan Phillips gets out second, and looks like 13 of Jake Mockey gets out front first, coming off the pit road. As the ones come down pit roads, gets back up on the track, join the field. Probably see a couple people take some extended stay in pit road trying to repair some damage. Alright, so let's reset the top 5 to restart this. So you got the 99 of Tom Lickert restarting first. Then you got the 69 of Larry Pauling, the 13 of Jake Mockey, the 27 of Ryan Phillips, and the 31 of Jacob Phillips. Round up the top 5 restarting. Okay, looks like we're gonna go 1 to go. As we see, sure a couple guys come back. I'm getting some damage repair. Got some of the guys that's fast guys. It's been all night starting towards the back of the pack, so it'll be pretty interesting to see what's going to happen coming off this restart. That is pace car pulls off, and we are back green. 15 laps. Go. It looks like the 99 gets a jump with the 13 right behind him. Looks like the 52 of Johnny Rapp's gonna get in behind him on the outside. Because they're all coming back together now after Mockey and Lickard kind of got that jump. They're going to come up on the 4 of Nathan Gentry. As Johnny comes back up to the front. As Nathan just kind of pulls out of the way these leaders. We got our next caution. '52 Johnny Rapp. Alright, we go back. We're gonna go on boards with Jake Mockey on that one. He left the inside open. It looks like it. Looks like Rap didn't know he was there and kind of gently coming back down on him. Just one of those deals here at some of these bigger tracks. I'd see if we're going to see some more takers back down pit road. I know we're going to see a couple ones that's taking some pretty good damage. I'm sure Rap's going to be coming down. Yep, looks like you got the Peter Stewart, Johnny Rapp, and then you got Jacob Nickerson all coming, assuming to get some damage repair. So 36 of Nickerson, he's been involved with a couple of our incidents tonight, and looks like he's barely trying to get some of that repair fixed. See what he can make the best out tonight. We'll go back out front. Alright, let's see if we get one to go this time. Looks like we got one to go this time. See if we can get some good green flag racing going on here. It's coming down the back stretch. We'll see some guys that did extended stays on pit road. As you can see, 36 of Jacob Nickerson coming on the back. As we get the green again, the 58 of Justin Wilson gets the jump. 99 of Tom Lickert, second. Got 8 to go. to get single spiral up the pack. It looks like the 13 of Jake Mackey's trying to get a second grouping coming. Taking the 31 of Jacob Phillips gently starting to come along with them. So Lickard's still just trying to get that top lane to go. Still kind of single file. Again, some tandems coming. Oh, looks like we got another wreck. That's gonna put us under caution one more time. Alright, we're gonna go back and take a look. Looks like it's 69 and the 42. We'll go on, take a look at it. Oh, looks like they kind of just came together. Oh, and then Gentry and Rapp in the back. Let's go take again. Again, we'll go on board with the 42 of Paul Thomas. We'll go take a look back a little bit and see what happens. Okay. Oh, it almost looks like the Pauling just came down on him. We'll go do that again. This time we'll go on board with Larry Pauling. We'll go back a little bit further. Oh. Okay. I think you just kind of fight for real estate. I think Paul Thomas was coming up and he was just gently coming down, and that's what we get. Take one more look at it. Go back a little bit. Yep, exactly. Looks like two guys opposite ways is coming down on it, coming together. So we have got one restart out of this one, looks like. Comes as a classic restrictor plate style racing finish. So coming into the caution, you got the 58 of Justin Wilson, the 13 of Jake Mackey, 31 of Jacob Phillips. Oh, excuse me, it'd be the 27 of Ryan Phillips, and then the 31 of Jacob Phillips, and then the 44 of Patrick O'Toole. Alright, looks like we're gonna have one more lap before we have the rest of this. Be interested to see if we can see each of them kind of lay on each other for his last couple laps and see whoever comes out on top comes out on top. Alright, should be coming one to go this time by. Alright, looks like we got each other racked up. We're gonna go one shot at this. Me, I almost like the way this is happened. I almost kind of like being further back off this restart. Let some of these hard fought guys, aggressive guys, batter it out. That maybe something will happen that brings it towards the back, up to the front. We'll see what happens. As the pace car pulls off. Let's see. And Justin Wilson again gets the jump. As Jake Bakke gets down back on the bottom lane. There's a 31 Jacob Phillips up on the top. But 27 and Ryan Phillips get in between behind Maki. We're already starting to get some ganged up on people. Get some tandems going. Oh! Wilson came down on Maki. Trying to block. That's going to bring 31 Jacob Phillips into the fray. He's going to get a run on it. Oh! It's like Ryan Phillips and Maki gets it. And we're going to keep an eye on these front runners, see what happens between them. And they're just laying on each other. Here we go. Oh! Oh, Phillips got in. So Phillips, oh, he's hurt. It looks like the 36 of Jacob Nickerson, started from the pole, is going to actually come back and win this. Starting from the pole and being caught up in a few of our incidents tonight, getting some damage, and that last restart, he just picked him off one by one. He was in the right spot at the right time when those front runners started laying into each other, blocking. Then he avoided the one and then just kind of laid back and then let the last two take care of themselves. Let's get him some of his burnouts. Donuts. Good for him. So if Nick Jacobs, my co-host on another one of my shows, the Full Spark podcast, which, being that some technical difficulties happened, and maybe this is a tape delay, I'm gonna have to get his winner's interview a little bit later this week on the Full Spark podcast. Be kind of fun to get him to actually tell what's going on with him, as he comes back through the pack and then comes back and win this. So that'll be a fun interview. He just keeps going. All right. Well, that's what it is. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure as always on this, and this has been Cam Gillens for Overdrive Automotive Media, and we'll talk to you later.